Hey, Lulu.
Hey,
Hi, Lulu.
how's everybody doing?
It was great.
So, is there anybody here for the first time that would like to unmute yourself and introduce yourself to us?
Hi,
Who's that?
I'm Sharon.
Sharon? Hi, Sharon. Welcome.
Hi, Lulu. Hi, everybody.
Welcome to the group, Sharon.
Thank you.
Who else is new?
Hi,
Joyce.
Lulu.
Joyce?
Yes.
Hi, Joyce.
Yes. Hi, I'm Joyce. I'm from Mississippi. This is my first time. I've been reading your information.
Yes, good. Welcome. Welcome to the group. Is there anybody else?
Lulu.
Who else? Oh, down there, Judith. Hi, Judith.
Hi, everyone. I'm Judith.
Hi, Judith. Welcome to our group.
Hi, Judith.
We're glad you're here. Anybody else? Connie. Oh, Connie, you're muted.
Wait a minute. Hi, I've been here before, but I'm excited to be back.
Well,
Had a couple of weeks that I had to work late, and now I'm back. Yay!
yay, we're glad to have you back, Connie.
Hi, Lulu.
Is there a Sheila that... Who else? Who was that?
No. Carol.
Is there anybody else that's new here, that's never been here before?
I've been lurking, but I'm going to speak today.
Who's that? Oh, Rose?
This is Ellen.
Oh, Ellen. Welcome, Ellen.
Oh,
Glad that you're here. Very glad to have you. And was there another? Did I see another hand going? Sheila in Connecticut. Hi, Sheila.
Hello.
Welcome. Welcome to our group.
Thank you.
Welcome. Mary Beth.
Hi.
Hi, Mary Beth.
Hi, Mary Beth. Hi.
Welcome to our group, Mary Beth.
Thank you.
What do you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Hi. This is my second time here, and I am in North Carolina.
Great. We're glad to have you, Mary Beth.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
And Virginia. Hi, Virginia.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to our group. Where you from?
Thanks. Missouri.
Oh, well, welcome, Virginia. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
And I see Victoria. Hi, Victoria.
Hi, I'm in Northern California.
Oh, well, welcome, Victoria. We're glad you're here. Lots of newbies tonight. Is there anybody else here? Anybody else new?
I'm Rose, and I'm in Texas.
Hi, Rose.
Hi.
You're in Texas?
San Antonio.
Oh, I'll be heading down there soon.
Yeah, heard.
Yeah. So, yeah, good to have you. Good to have you, Rose. Anybody else new?
I'm in the UK, Lulu.
Oh, where are you? Who's that? Oh, Carol. Hi, Carol.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah, hi.
You're dialing in from the UK?
Yeah, I'm in North Wales in the United Kingdom.
Oh, well, welcome. We're glad you're here. What is it, about 11 o'clock? Is it about 11 p.m. there for you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Thanks for staying up and joining us.
I just want to say thank you for sharing what you do, because I'm down 7 pounds in a month.
How many?
17 pounds in a month.
Wow,
God.
you're working it, huh? You're working
Yeah.
it. Yay! You've come to the
Thank you.
you've come on the right night. We're talking about weigh-ins.
But it is my first month.
Yes, yep. Don't expect that every month. Please don't expect that every month.
No, I won't.
Yeah. Well, good for you. That you must be sticking to it. You mean business.
Yeah, I've had enough.
Yeah, you've had enough. I know the feeling. Done.
Yeah.
The end. Yep. Anybody else new? Did we miss anybody?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hi, can you hear me?
Is that Louise?
Yeah.
Hi,
yeah, that's
Louise.
me.
Hi, Louise.
Hi. Hi there. I'm new today.
Well, welcome. Well, good to have you. Where are you calling from?
Thank you. Ireland.
Ireland. Oh, so
Wow.
it's 11 p.m. for you too, right?
Can you hear?
We heard you. You're from Ireland?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, Louise.
Thank you.
We're glad to have you.
All right. Hello and welcome to Lulu's Way, Healthy Food, Healthy Life. And I just want to say, I think we're at like over 50 people, 53 people today, Lulu. So that's fantastic.
Holy smokes.
Holy smokes. And our group is over 5,000 people now.
People want to get well. People want to get well. People want to feel good.
5,000 people in this group. 50 people commit to come in here on Thursdays. That's 0.01% of the group. My name is Barb, and I am grateful for the opportunity to be your host this evening. In order to keep this meeting free from distraction, we ask that all in attendance please mute yourselves unless you are speaking. We also ask that you keep the video mode turned off if you are doing anything other than sitting and participating in this meeting so that we can minimize distraction. In this community, we gather to support, encourage, and inspire on the benefits of nutrition, weight loss, wellness, and the joy that comes from choosing to serve yourself well. We are not medically trained, nor do we have formal training in nutrition. We come together here for the sole purpose of providing support, sharing experiences, and promoting a healthy lifestyle. It may be wise to check with your healthcare professional with any dietary suggestions or advice you receive from this group discussion, especially if you have health challenges. Individuals in this group may have different ideas of how to eat healthy. Just figure out what works best for you and do it your way. All right. This is my favorite meeting of the month. I like the weigh-in meeting because it's just fun to hear everybody's story, the good, the bad, the indifferent.
This is weigh-in day, weigh-in month. So everybody weighed in, and we usually talk about our successes. So you probably already know my story if you saw my video, because I do a video on that subject every month anyway. But I needed to add more food. I dropped a little bit more. And, you know, it's not a bad problem to have, you know, I mean, because I feel good. So I just added more food, and I'm going to see, actually what I'm going to do this month is on September, probably the 16th or the 17th, I'll be taking off for Texas, and I won't be home until the end of November. So I'll probably get one more weigh-in in before I leave, because that will be 2 weeks with this food increase, just to see if it's working. Like if it's still not moving, I'll probably add something else, because I don't want to be like another 2 months and then I'm like down another few pounds. Like I don't want to get that low. So I'm going to do that weigh-in before I leave, and then I'll have 2 months before I weigh in again. You know, I'm just doing the drill. It's no different what I do today than the decisions I made, you know, over 10 years ago. I stuck to the food plan, the reducing food plan, and I just did that like my life depended on it, because it did. And it served me well, took care of business, took care of my goals at that time. Now my goals are different. My goals are to maintain my weight. So that can be tricky, because I go, you know, in and out of activity. I can be, you know, jumping around like a nut and working out with a personal trainer, and then I can be sitting on a beach doing nothing. So, you know, so I go either way. And I love doing both. So I just manage the fluctuations, and only when they're outside of the 5 pounds, not when I'm fluctuating in the 5, because that's just cuckoo. I don't want to do the cuckoo anymore. I'm done. So that's my story. So Barb, you can put me down for 1.
1.
I lost 1.
1. Thank you.
Okay. What about you, Barb? How'd you make out?
I stayed in my range. So
doesn't she say that every month? How cool is that?
10 months.
Every month she says I stayed the same.
When I hit a year, I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm not sure what. I'm gonna do something crazy.
I hope it doesn't have anything to do with food.
No.
Yeah. No, I knew that, Bob.
No.
No. We're gonna crazy.
No.
What are you, crazy? Don't you love that, Bob? That's just like it's a crazy thought to think, like, you know, when I'm doing this a year, I'm gonna get myself a pizza. You know, like it's like that was the past. That was,
Yeah.
you know,
As a
that
matter of
reward.
fact, I was invited. I was invited to dinner at a friend's house, and she said, "Yeah, we were riding." And she said, "Yeah, I'm gonna have everybody over for dinner." And she said, and she looked specifically at me because she knows I eat healthy. And she goes, "Don't worry, Barb, I got you covered. I'm gonna cook healthy for you." And I'm sure she might try, but it's such a it's loaded with questions. I'm gonna have to grill her, right? Okay, how did you cook the fish, and how did you cook this, and how did you cook that? And I know she means well, and I appreciate that immensely. And I said, so I pulled a Lulu out. So remember, we talked about at one point, we talked about having stock answers to questions that you might be faced with, right? And so I pulled out one of Lulu's, and I said, you know what? You don't even have to worry about me. I'm going to bring my own meal. And I said, because it will bring me peace. And that's all I said. And she said, okay. And I think it was because I said, because it will bring me peace. I didn't have to go in because I'm going to have to grill you and what you put in every ingredient. I just said, because it will bring me peace. And it was enough. Just like that. It was enough. So anyway, anybody that would like to use that line, feel free. But yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to share that as a quick aside from what we're going to get into.
Look at all the hands we got up. Holy guacamole.
Oh boy. This is awesome. Get my calculator out. All right, hold on. I got to pull up
Bob's
the
the
chat.
numbers. Bob's the numbers girl, big time.
I am. Let's see. Connie from New York.
Hi, I'm back. I've been gone for about 2 weeks because we were pulling 12-hour days at work. 12-hour days, 7 days a week. It was terrible. But it was really lovely for me because I lost 4 pounds.
Nice.
Woo!
Yeah.
And it was hysterical because all the other employees that were doing the same hours as I was doing, they were eating their Snickers and they were eating their donuts and pizza, and I had my salads, and they're like looking at me with my salads and rice cakes, and they're like, "What are you eating? You need a Snickers bar." I'm like, "No, right? My cucumbers are just enough for me." I had more energy than the whole group.
Yeah.
They were like, "Okay, I guess the cucumbers and the salad work better than Snickers." I'm like, "Yes, it does."
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Yeah. So you were keeping your
Good
energy.
job.
You were keeping your energy because you weren't like spiking with the Snickers and then crashing and then spiking and crashing. You were just even and just nourishing yourself.
Right. And I had a lot of energy, so I was very, very grateful. And kept saying, it doesn't serve me well. I don't want Snickers because it doesn't serve me well.
There you go.
So I was excited to lose the 4 pounds because I'm in menopause. I don't lose weight. And I did. I was excited, so excited.
You lose weight.
Oh, you'll lose weight, Connie.
I hope
I feel
so.
like this plan doesn't differentiate between whether you're 20 or postmenopausal. You'll lose weight.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yes.
Good job, Connie.
Good job.
Thank you.
Nice.
Fantastic.
I'm so glad
Thank
you're
you
here.
so much for sharing, Connie. All right, up next is Sheila. Sheila. Hey, how'd you do this month, Sheila?
2.2 pounds.
Sheila, you are consistently great.
Yeah.
2.2.
You're doing it.
2.2. I love it.
Good, Sheila.
Thank you.
How you feeling? You
You're
feeling good?
welcome.
Oh, I feel great.
Yeah.
I feel great.
Good.
Thank you, Sheila.
All right.
Thanks, Sheila.
Yep. All right. Up next is Helen M. Hi, Helen.
Well, hello, everybody.
Hey, Helen. Good to see you.
Hi. Thank you. I had a good month. I lost 4 pounds.
Nice.
Really thrilled with that. And I went to my cardiologist yesterday, and he took me off my beta blocker, which is low pressor, which makes me feel very tired. So I'm thrilled about that he has faith that I'll continue on. And that was one of my goals, was to start decreasing the number of meds I'm on.
You got rid of a med.
I was so
Yay!
happy.
That's a
Happy
huge
dance,
thing.
happy dance.
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's one of those big non-scale victories right there,
Yes,
right, Helen?
Yeah.
That's what I was after.
Nice.
So I just have to keep on.
And how long were you on that medication?
2.5 years.
Wow. And
I had a heart attack 2.5 years ago, and they started all of them.
Yep.
Wow.
And how long have you been doing Lulu's plan Helen's Way?
Since May.
Since May. And may I ask how much you've lost?
16.
16. That's
Excellent.
fantastic.
Good.
Good job, Helen.
Yay, Helen.
Thank you so much for the guidance, because all your tips have helped.
Good.
Oh, that's so
So
good.
just keep listening in, everybody.
Yeah.
They're magic.
Yeah.
Ah,
Awesome. Thank you so
thanks,
much.
Helen.
Thank you,
Very
Helen.
good. Very good.
Woo. All right. Sharon Norris. Hi, Sharon.
Hello.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi.
Hi.
I have a really big scale win this month. From August 1st to September 1st, I lost 7 pounds.
Wow.
So I'm really excited.
Nice job. Did you just start? How long have you been on the plan?
months.
2 months.
2 months?
Or so. I started myself a little bit. It's been the middle of June, and I'm down 20 pounds altogether.
Sweet.
So I'm really excited.
Oh, you must feel so good.
Really good.
It just feels so good to be on that journey.
Oh, I tried so many times myself. I can't even put a number on it.
Yeah.
And I'd start, one morning by lunchtime, I'd have it scrapped. Like, okay, I'm just having whatever I want. And I just didn't have what it took to stick with it.
Yeah.
But now I'm finding it so easy. And of course, the support of the group has been phenomenal. So it's really good.
Good.
Thank you.
Good. I'm so happy.
So happy for you.
Really happy for
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Sharon.
Thanks, Sharon. Oh my goodness. Whew, already, Lulu, I'm just blown away.
Hey, Nicole.
Hey, everybody.
Good to see you, darling.
Hi. This month was 5.6 for me.
Woo!
So yeah, so the last couple of months, were my lower months. I've lost every month since I've started this. And I sent Lulu my journal of what I was eating, and she looked at it, and it was right, for what I want to do, which is 100% the plan. So I just stuck it out. I mean, I knew I would stick it out, but I didn't make any changes. And I think we're back in business. So it was a good month. And my non-scale victories are, I'm taking off all my jeans and pants and capris without undoing them. I just pull them right. I mean, so if I have to reach above my head, I might be in trouble, but I don't have to mess with these buttons and zippers. I need some new pants. So that's kind of exciting.
That is good.
Yes.
That's
Do you sew, Nicole?
Well, I sew, but not very, like, I'm a home sewer. Like you might not want to see what it looks like when I'm done. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be contributing to the thrift store, and then
that's what I did.
Taking some, yeah.
When I was going
Good
down,
idea,
I just
good idea.
bring that size back, get the new size, and just keep doing it. Yeah.
Lovely.
Good job, Nicole.
All right.
Yay!
Good job, Nicole. Thank you.
Thank you.
And next up is Sherry from Denver. Hi, Sherry.
Hey, Sherry.
Well, the first thing I said when you called my name, I said, oh, shoot. I didn't think I was coming up that soon. I don't like speaking much. I have been on here since the inception of this, but I did not start the program till April. All I did was just sit here. And I thought, well, what am I doing here? I'm not doing anything, but I started. And I lost a total of 10 pounds this month, and I'm scared to death.
How much?
10.
10.
Wow.
Because my emotions, that's always been my cushion for my emotions. So it's hard, but I will do it. And I'll deal with that as it comes. So
you're finding that not
I love
that comfort,
I love this food.
not having the comfort food. You're having trouble without the comfort food.
Yeah. So I've been in therapy years ago, but crap still keeps coming up that I gotta heal from. So by losing this weight, it's helping me. And I did go to the secondhand store. I did buy some what I call new clothes. It was wonderful. Nice. Took my daughter with me so that way I could get out of there quicker. I don't like shopping a whole lot. And I bought me some tights from Amazon, some compression tights. I thought I would wear those kind, and maybe that would be better than the compression stockings I wear now. Well, I ordered them too big. I forgot I went down 2 sizes.
Oh, so they don't compress you.
That's okay. I don't care. I was still thrilled. So I'm excited, and I hate talking, and you all know that.
Yeah. Well, we love hearing from you. Thank you for sharing with us, Sherry.
Thank you, Sherry. That's awesome.
Yeah. Nice work.
Fantastic.
Your body really responded this month
since April.
Yeah.
And you're following that food plan, the 3 meals a day?
Yes.
And your body is loving it up.
Oh yeah, I sleep so much better at night, and I can't wait to go back to my doctor in 3 months and show her what I'm doing.
Oh, that's great. Isn't that great?
Yes, it is.
Good for you, Sherry.
I feel good. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Live from Seattle, it's Seattle Sue.
Hey, Sue.
Greetings.
Good to see you always.
You guys too. You're lovely today. Wow, I'm so envious of that 10-pound. Boy, there have been some great weight losses. I'm writing them down too. I'm just so encouraged. I did 3.5 pounds.
Good.
Good job.
So
I'm just thrilled, and all summer long, June, July, August is 3.5 pounds every month. But I was on before I started Lulu's Way, I was on a plateau where my weight wouldn't budge for a year. And I think in May, I started Lulu's Way 100%, and the weight has just consistently moved at about, I'm postmenopausal, so 3.5 pounds a month. And that's good enough for me. It's working. But my doctor also took me off a blood pressure pill, which was nice. Very good. And I can't wait for my blood work coming up in a few months down the road. And I've only got 2.5 pounds until my next weight category, where you drop into that next weight category. And it just seems like a few weeks ago, I was excited because I had just entered this new weight category. So anyway, things are going good. So that's all I got to say.
Good for you, Sue.
May I ask what you're down?
Your total?
Total down?
Well, I remember I went down 30 pounds with a hospital, just the weight loss counselor at a hospital. I didn't have any surgery. I just wanted postmenopausal weight loss counseling. And that was just protein and fiber control. And then my weight dead stopped after losing 30 pounds for 1 year. And then I dropped that program and I found Lulu and started right up with Lulu's Way found her in April, got ready to go in May. So I've been 100% with Lulu as of May. And it's rolling. That's all I do is it's rolling. So.
Okay.
Good.
So pounds, weight, 45 pounds. I don't have the chart in front of me right now, but 40 to 45 pounds total.
Nice.
And since you've been on Lulu's Way, how much have you lost? So
well,
that's
that would
like
be
15 pounds?
Minus 30, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Good for you, so.
The scale's moving.
Yes. It's moving.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yes.
Nice work. So
Yay, good for you. All right. Let's see who's next. Rona B.
Hey, Rona.
Where's she? Hi, Rona.
Hey, Rona.
Hi there, everyone. Hi.
Rona.
Hi. So I've had a good month, a challenging month, more with my headspace because I was getting close to goal and I just kept thinking, I'm just never going to make it. I'm just never going to make it. And I've done it every time that I get close to a goal. But I managed to win, and I am down to now, I lost 3 pounds for the month.
Nice.
And I'm now in my range. But I have a question. Once you get into range, should I be changing it? Or because my goal is 117 and I weighed in at 119.
Okay. And what was your top?
So should I tweak anything?
And what was your top weight?
My top weight when I started with you was 150. I just looked it up.
Oh.
I'm down 37.8.
Sweet. Good for you,
So,
Rona.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel wonderful. I went in to buy clothes and I keep having to go down another size and another size, and that size is definitely going to fit me, and then I put it on and it just falls off, which is a very strange feeling. So
I remember the strangest feeling was when I would hold up a pair of pants, like when I was newly small.
Yes.
When I was newly small, I would look at those and think like, those are
No
so
ways.
tiny. Those are so tiny.
Yes.
And then they would like go on my body and zipper. I'm like, this is just blowing my mind. Yeah.
I know.
When it's new. Yeah.
So, yeah. So should I change anything or just leave it until I get to my goal weight?
So, you lost, what did you lose? 3 this month?
3 this month.
And like, what did you lose last month?
I think it was 6 last month.
Oh, okay. So you're rapidly losing. So if you said like one month and 2 another month, I'd say like maybe wait until you get a little into the range. But you're like actively losing. So I would say you probably want to stop that. I would make a change.
Okay.
I don't know. You know, I usually, I mean, I can suggest a change, or it can really be whatever you want, but it's really not much. It's not really much. We just want to kind of stop those big numbers, weight losses. Like right now, you can afford to lose a little bit. If this amount is wrong, like if you needed a little bit more, but you have some wiggle room because you're at the high end of your range, right? But where you've had active weight loss, like pretty big numbers, I would say to stop that. So I would start with adding a grain at lunch.
Okay.
That's what I would do. That's where I always start. Adding.
Because I haven't been doing the grain. I've only been doing grain in the morning. I haven't been doing the grain at night. The whole program. I found that the grain at night was too much for me. Okay. So I haven't done the grain at night. I didn't know whether I should.
Is the grain at lunch too much for you too?
No, I haven't tried it.
Oh.
So, but
that's probably why you would lose. That's why you're losing so much.
Right.
You never. You didn't think to maybe have the grain at lunch if you didn't want to have it at dinner. You just wanted to do without it.
Well, I was coming from keto carnivore, and so I found when I was eating as much grain as was on the reducing plan, it was too much. I wasn't losing at all.
Yeah.
So then I just cut the night grain. I didn't need it, so I cut that night grain.
Okay.
So
do you want? Is that the change you'd like to make? I mean, I can give you like a multiple choice. You can decide whatever you want to do. You can either add a grain at lunch, or you can add like an ounce to every protein.
Of protein.
Yeah.
Right.
You can add an ounce. Make it instead of 4, make it 5. Maybe instead of 2 eggs, make it 3.
Okay.
So that what you would.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's what I would do with my. If you want to not do the grains, and if you didn't want to do that with the protein, you could add a fruit at lunch.
Okay.
You know, but just one of these. You know.
Right.
Pick
not
one.
All of them.
Pick one, and then you see on October 1st, you see how your body responded to that, and then maybe another thing will be added, but you just add them slow. Okay. Yep. Because
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Perfect sense.
Good for you.
I can't believe I got here.
You did it. You did it.
So,
Look at
good
that.
job, Ron.
And you know something? Everybody on this screen can do it.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
You just have to wait. You have to be patient. Just enjoy it. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey.
And you know expression that you used, find what serves you well, is so true, because the grain for me wasn't working. And so then I thought, well, I'll just drop that, but still stick to the plan. And it pays off.
Now, without that grain at night, without that food plan, without the grain at night, did you find yourself hungry like at night or in the middle of the night?
Sometimes I'd kind of have a grumble, but nothing that I couldn't deal with.
You can't
I mean,
manage,
no, I'm fine.
Good.
So I've not been a night snacker, so it doesn't, it's like breakfast will be here soon. So
well, good for you, Rona.
Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you very much.
Yay.
Job, Rona.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
All right. Ellen.
Hi, Ellen.
Hi. I had a great month. I lost 8 pounds.
Wow.
Woo-hoo.
And I started the middle of March, and I've lost 54 pounds since the middle of March.
Wow.
It's just shedding off. I can't believe it.
And you're following the plan I suggest? You're following that?
Mm-hmm.
And you're following it 100%?
With one exception, I did not get rid of my Thousand Island dressing. I have 1 ounce of that when I have a salad.
Okay,
that's all.
So that's you redesigned your food, so that's your food plan, that you have that salad dressing, and then it's working for you. So I always say, design your own plan, but it's got to work. It has to be working, and clearly yours is working.
I couldn't deal with I didn't deal well with the oil, so I thought I will try the Thousand Island. If it doesn't work, then I'll just get rid of it. But it's working.
And you're finding yourself peaceful on this food plan.
Yeah.
Good for you. Great. Wow. Have you been coming to these meetings?
This is the 3rd one, but sometimes I'm working on Thursday nights, and then I had to figure out how to do it, and then those kinds of things.
Yeah. So you've been listening to the meetings online.
Yes, and I especially appreciate when it comes on YouTube, because that's what got me started. Was the replay on YouTube, and someone mentioned something about their pain was gone, and my head turned around, almost cracked my neck when I heard that, because my legs hurt so bad after work, and I would lay in bed and my legs would hurt. So I thought, I'm trying this just for that reason alone. If I lose some weight, all the better. And I can say within 7 days, I noticed a difference. Within 10 days, my pain was gone.
What
it
kind
was
of pain?
amazing.
Wow.
It was just like my lower legs would just ache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
The power of food.
I couldn't believe it, because I had fessed up at work. I said, I'm going to try this. And within 7 days, I said, I think I feel a difference. And some of them were hee-haw, whatever. And in 10 days, that pain was gone. And I feel like $100 million. I can walk, nothing bothers me. I have 12-hour shifts, and I can go and do that and no problem.
And now you have less weight on the legs, so that even contributes to feeling better. But even before that, just nourishing yourself well, fueling yourself appropriately.
Right.
Your body's like, thank you.
Yes.
This is what I needed. Good for you, Ellen. Good for you, Ellen.
Yeah,
thank you for sharing with us.
Yeah,
this plan just gets rid of all the probably not all the inflammatory foods, but major inflammatory foods. So you having less aches and pains is right in line with another wonderful non-scale victory right there.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Good job, Ellen.
Super.
All right. What do we have next? Victoria P. Hi, Victoria.
Where is she?
Hi.
Hi, Victoria.
This was my first month, and I lost 4 pounds.
Sweet. Good job.
Good job.
And how are you? How is the food plan working for you? Are you enjoying it?
I am. I have cut out the grain at night, only because it's too much food for me. And I was finding that I was having to almost like stuff myself. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. So I eat the 16 ounces of vegetables though, twice a day, and do a lot of meal prep ahead of time so I can mix and match.
Yep. That makes all the difference. Makes all the difference, having everything ready. Assemble meals.
Excellent.
Yep. I don't want to be cooking meals when it's time to eat. I want to assemble it.
Yes.
Quick and easy.
Yeah.
So other than that, just kind of like Rona, you just don't do the grain at night. Did you move it to lunch, or do you just not have it at all?
For the most part, I don't have it at all. There have been some times when I have had it at lunch. So that's, just where I've been a bit inconsistent, but
you find...
I'm not terribly hungry, and I look forward to my oatmeal, blueberries, and walnuts with cinnamon in the morning.
Sounds delicious. Sounds delicious.
Sounds like my breakfast there, Victoria.
I know, you're addicted to it. It's had this big bowl of oatmeal with a lot of blueberries.
It's a lot. Yeah, it makes it nice and sweet, and it's just nice and healthy. A great way to start. Nice, Victoria.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're so glad you're here.
Thank you. Carol K. You are up.
Where's Carol? Carol K.
Hi, everyone. This is my first month, and I got on the scale today, and I'm down 7.6.
Wow. Nice job, Carol.
That's amazing. I have done that in the past, but at that time I was taking an appetite suppressant. So this is, I've been looking for that magic my entire life.
Yep.
And I know this is science and not magic, but it does feel like magic to me. And I'm really grateful. I'm grateful that this exists. And another magical thing happened. I went camping for a few days, and I just got back and unloaded yesterday. And I thought, wait a minute, I didn't have any junk food. I didn't have popcorn, chips, any of the stuff that usually is part of my camping experience. So
wow.
Thank you for that. And let's see what we can do next month.
And you can still go camping and have fun. You don't need to have all that junk, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, it didn't even occur to me. It's really weird.
Weird. This is weird. What has happened to me?
Yes.
Well, good for you. Did you say this was your first month?
Yes.
And are you following the food plan 100% as it's suggested?
No.
Or have you've made...
I'm not, but I do. For breakfast, I don't do any grain or fruit. I do a double protein serving.
Okay.
And that's for medical reasons. I have like a hypoglycemia that's caused by too many carbs. And so that early in the day, I can't do carbs.
Okay. Yep. You're taking care of yourself.
Pretty much.
Yep. You take care of Carol like it's Carol's way. You got that going on. I can see that change you needed to make. Yep. And you just, as long as it's working, and it clearly looks like it is. So good for you, Carol.
Very happy.
Good for you, Carol.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good job.
Yeah, sweet.
So good.
We're wasting away to nothing over here.
I know. And just so you know, somebody had to leave. Her name was Kim B. And she said, and I just want to say this because this is really good. She said, sorry I have to leave. This is my first month and I lost 10 pounds. So,
oh my goodness.
Yay, Kim.
Wow.
Yay, Kim. So I just want to make sure I gave credit there.
Yeah.
All right. Liz from Florida.
Barb, there's another one. Sharon from New Jersey also lost 8 pounds. Further down in the chat.
Sharon, is she here or did she leave?
I think she said she had to leave.
Oh, well, good for Sharon. 8 pounds for Sharon. Oh, I'd love to ask them if they're following it, what they're doing, and I love to hear of people that are following it 100%, and I also love to hear how the people have altered it to work for them, and that it's working. I love to hear that too.
Liz from Florida.
Hi, Liz.
Happy September, everybody. Happy September. Okay, so I have two non-scale victories I just wanted to bring up. I had my yearly dermatologist appointment from like 15 years ago. I had skin cancer on my nose, and you gotta get checked all the time now on. And plus I live in Florida, so it's a good idea to get a check yearly anyways. And his eyes fell out of his head. He's, wow, you look good. He says, are you doing keto? Oh. And I said, no, I'm, not. And then after he did my checkup, and after he left, I wrote down on a piece of paper, because I think he was asking for his mom. So I wrote on a piece of paper, Lulu's Way on YouTube. Oh. And then, after I got dressed and everything, I gave him the piece of paper. This is what I'm doing. And then another, like a few weeks later, we had a church barbecue, and I just did what I always do, which is take my own food. And no one really notices, except like towards the end, there was a lady, she came up to me and she goes, that's what I should be doing. She said, seeing you do it is encouraging me to bring my own food too. I says, yeah, you gotta do it. She says, how are you eating? I said, do you know YouTube? And she says, yeah, I do. You. She's a little older. And I said, go to Lulu's Way on YouTube. She goes, my name is Lulu. I said, so it won't be hard to find. I hope you're on, Lulu. Welcome if you are on, Lulu. And if not, when I see you at church, I'm gonna say, Lulu's Way, kind of thing. So cute. That's always fun to recommend your site, so because that's where your ideas and everything. It's so wonderful. Good. Thank you. So, and I am I have been at maintenance there for a few months, and it's been like a half a pound, and 1 month it was the same, and then another month it was a half a pound, and this month it was 4 pounds. So down or up? 0.2. Down? Down. Oh. Yeah. So now I'm 0.2 above my lowest. Okay. My low range. So have you been adding food the past couple of weigh-ins? No, because I was only losing the half a pound. I figured, right. Yeah, just dig, But this time I lost 4. I think that's a lot. And I am getting things checked at the doctor, but it shouldn't. I still feel fine. I feel great, and everything is fine, I'm sure. So I think I'm going to add a serving of nuts and seeds at lunch. Do you think that's enough to slow it down, or what do you think? So you don't have a grain at lunch? I do, yeah. Do you have a grain at dinner? Lunch? No, I don't. Oh, not at dinner. Don't like having a... Okay, so you don't want the grain at dinner. Okay, so you want extra protein. I'm thinking these women are keto women that have been talking earlier, and they don't like having a grain at dinner, and I'm like that too. Yeah. It's not because I can't. I probably can, but I don't like to. I like the feeling of having a lighter... I like sleeping. I feel like I sleep better. Okay. If I don't have a grain. So you want to increase something on your lunch. So you want to just increase your protein, or do you want to say I'm going to have nuts and seeds? Well, I was thinking nuts and seeds. Is that enough, you think? Yeah, I would say protein. Isn't that protein? That's a protein. Yeah. So basically, it would be increasing. It would be increasing your protein. I wouldn't use the whole 2 ounces. I'd use 1. Okay. I'll write that down. Yeah, I would say add an ounce of nuts and seeds to your lunch, and that's your new food plan. So it's going to be 4 ounces of protein plus 1 ounce of nuts and seeds. And just put that on your meal every day. And see what happens to your weight next month. If that's what you're going to choose to do, give it a whirl. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Great, thank you. Okay, good. And great, and I love the plan. Thanks, everybody. You're doing great. Good job, everybody. Thank you.
All right. Who's up next? my new best friend, Marianne. Where is she?
Yeah, you're out, Lulu.
Yeah.
Barb,
I'm old
Barb
news.
and I
Yeah, I don't golf. I don't golf. Bob's your new friend.
Yeah.
How you doing, Marianne? How you doing?
Hey, how you doing, baby? How you doing? I'm doing good.
She's my Boston friend.
You're the Boston. Yes. So, Lulu guilted me into talking because I did tell her that I'm having success with this. And so, like Connie and Seattle Sue, and by the looks of it, probably most of us, I'm also postmenopausal, or as I say, somewhere between estrogen and death, right? And so,
Jesus.
And I felt fatalistic that it probably wouldn't work but you know, like everybody else, I've tried every plan that's out there. So I am down 10 pounds this month, Barb.
Unbelievable.
And I am down 26.2 since the middle of June.
Wow, your body is really responding well to the big ass salads, huh?
The big ass salads. But you know, honestly, I don't I'm doing Lulu's way, but I cannot eat the food that you do. It's like, wow, I just don't have the stomach for that. And so, you know, what I was sharing with you the other day is that I am amazed at once you get this stuff out of your system. I've been guilty of snacking on processed food, right? And it seems like it's only a little bit of food, and it doesn't follow the caloric density stuff, right? Which is, you know, 16 ounces of vegetables or 3 Ritz crackers, probably the same thing, right? So it doesn't sound like you're eating a lot, but with all that food. So, and I'm guilty of still putting a little something in my coffee in the morning. I can't, but it works for me. And I am a convenience person because I'm just flighty and I just want to go golfing and go ride my bike and go play and stuff. And then I go, oh, I have to focus on preparing my meals now, right? So, and you know, if I go away, I'm part of the van life group too. And so if I go away, I'm like, boy, it's a lot of work to prepare 3-4 days of food at one time. But you know what? It's so worth it because I cannot even believe the difference I feel with, you know, the sugar out of my body, the processed food out of my body. The hunger is so stable that it's just hunger. It's not like that hypoglycemic hunger, like, oh my God, I'm getting so weak, I'm going to die. And so sometimes I don't even eat a meal. Sometimes I go, I'm just too lazy, I'm too tired, and I'm not hungry. And so sometimes I'll skip a meal. But I had a non-scale moment yesterday where I had to go to the thrift store of Marianne's drawers and go and get all my smaller clothes. And I spent the afternoon on the next size down, and I go, wow, that's crazy. Like you said, going, these things fit me? That's crazy.
All this, so, you already had them. You had them packed away because they didn't fit you.
Oh, yeah. I've gained and lost the same 20 pounds so many times, my cellulites having deja vu, right? And so I've got the clothes up and down the size scale. And so I just go into the next drawer and say, those are the smaller ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, very, very happy to hear that you shopped in your own thrift store. Do you have even like the next size down for when you go down again?
Yeah, and you know what? I had a bunch of cute jeans, and I'm going, look at me in jeans. I've been wearing the loosey gooseys for a while.
Yeah. Well, good for you.
So,
oh, Marianne.
Yeah, she was styling on the golf course today.
Was she?
Yeah. Yeah, she had a beautiful top on, and yeah, she's styling.
And I'm so cute right now, but my camera broke, so I can't show you.
She's like, oh, I wish I could show you how cute I am.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm totally.
Rhode Island's such a big state. We have friends in common. That's how that works.
Oh, I know. Right?
Oh,
Isn't that funny?
How about that?
That's what we do in Rhode Island. Do you know this one? Do you know that one? And we've learned, don't talk about people because you could be talking about somebody's cousin or their sister or the.
Yeah. All right.
Great, Marianne. Thanks for
Good
sharing.
job, Marianne.
Nice.
I'm grateful to all of you, and I share a lot with all of your stories. So I'm glad when people share.
Yeah. Good.
Thank you.
Thanks, Marianne.
All right, Nancy Cashwell. Hi, Nancy.
Hey, Nancy.
Hey, guys. Nice to be here. This was my first month, full official month.
Yeah.
And I'm down, I don't know how it's possible, but 10.4.
What? Oh, my God.
I love everything about it. Like everything about it.
Tell us.
I'm guilty of not always hitting 16 ounces with the vegetables. As much as I love vegetables, it's a lot. But my salads are getting more big ass every day.
Nice.
And I didn't think I was cheating with my coffee in the morning until someone just said that. But I do put milk in my coffee.
Yeah, it's not really cheating.
And I'm not going to stop.
Yeah, no, it's not really cheating. What I say is like what you know, when I drank coffee for years, okay, before I had to give up coffee, maybe about a year ago, something like that, I had to give up coffee. I was becoming a nut. And but a year prior to that, I ended up changing to black coffee, not for a food plan, but it was for other reasons, other advice I got. But before that, because I've been on this plan for a long time, I had milk in my coffee in the morning. But what I did was I put my cup of coffee on the scale, and I used unsweetened soy milk. That's what I used in my coffee. So I would pour that in my coffee until it was just the way I liked it. And it came out to be 4 ounces because it was a mug like this, a big one. And so it was a lot. It wasn't just like a splash. It was like 4 ounces. But I said, this is how I want to have my coffee in the morning. I'm not going to do this all day. If you're going to do that all day and have milk and coffee all day long, you know, it's probably going to interfere with your progress. But so what I did was
sorry, I only have it in the morning.
Just the one, yeah, good. So what I did was my food plan was now 1 protein, 1 grain, 1 fruit, 4 ounces of soy milk. That was my food plan. So it's not, I wasn't cheating. It was my food plan, right? So now I'm not going to just haphazardly splash it in. I'm going to weigh it and measure it because that just gives me peace when I do that. So, but if you find peace with just having it the way you're doing it, as long as you got a peaceful head and it feels good and it's working for you. That's what I say.
Yeah.
But no, it's not cheating. It's not cheating. It's
your plan.
It's your plan. Yeah.
Well, I love it.
Yeah, and it's working for you, Nancy. So.
Yeah, it sure is. Good job. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
I feel like Lulu, your plan is like the foundation.
Yep.
And then we just kind of mold it for ourselves.
Yep.
But it has this very, very strong foundation.
Yes.
And then that's what I feel like.
Like I always say, like I know mine works. I know my plan works, and I know it works for others because I've seen other people follow it 100%. It works for them. And then there's other ways that work too. But there's also taking this plan and saying, oh, I'm going to have this, and this, and then it's not working. And then like you just, what are you doing? You know what I mean? What are you doing? You're trying. That's what you're doing. You're trying. And so if you're doing something other than what I'm doing and it's working, then it's a variation. And like Bob says, it's a good structure to build from. Yeah. Good, Nancy. Yay!
All right. Good job, Nancy.
Yes.
Carol.
Well, I'm going to be I'm going to be that person that didn't really do anything last month. You know, I kind of screwed up a little bit, but I'm back on track.
Yep.
I went to my daughter is a licensed massage therapist, so I went to get a massage the other day, and I told her I would be back when I've lost 10 pounds. So that's my motivation to, you know, every time I lose 10 pounds, I'll go and get a massage. So
there you go.
Anyway, so yeah, I did lose, but I lost a fraction, you know, like 0.2 or something. But,
0.2,
so
put it down, Bob.
1.4. What's that? Yeah, put it down.
Put it down, Bob. 0.2.
Yeah, so I had some, there's always one in every group, you know? So it's me this month, yeah. Hopefully it won't be next month. Hopefully I'll be back on track. But,
good. Get yourself on track, Carol.
Anyway.
You got
I have my sister to compete with, you know, so, you know, it's kind of tough. She's a hard actor.
Don't know, Carol's my sister. So, but Carol, you also didn't gain any, right? And so I think, I mean, it's always nice to lose, but I feel like it's still a positive, which you did lose, but it's still a positive because there's so many learnings this month, right? So.
Yeah. So
I didn't have my hand up.
I'm not real proud with all these 10 pounds and 8 pounds and all this stuff. It's like, I do.
Yeah.
You're not alone this month, Carol. I did the same thing.
Well, whatever.
Who's that?
Whatever. Yeah. Well, thank you. Yeah. But
who said that?
I'm still working
T.
it. So
I didn't have my hand up.
Oh, hi, T. Okay.
Hi. That's why I'm so
Thanks,
quiet.
Kitty.
I didn't lose anything.
Well, there's always next
That's
month,
okay.
girls.
Yep. I'll be
Next
back.
month. Thanks for
Next month.
chiming in, T. I appreciate you. Thank you, Carol. Okay, where are we? Candace. Hi, Candace.
Hey, Candace.
Hello. I've been following you guys on YouTube, so my absence hasn't been total. But I've gone through some really struggles the last couple of months with trying to fine-tune the diet. I've been vegan, but I was trying to put protein in, and the meat was actually making me sick, and that I wouldn't want to do any pre-cooking. And just, I started eating a little bread, which was like a gateway, because yesterday I ate, the end of a half gallon of no sugar ice cream. I hate to even say it, but I was struggling with I mentioned before having bone-on-bone arthritis in my knee, and I have to have a knee replacement. They said that's what it is. So I finally went to the surgeon and made my surgery day will be January 8th. So that gives me about 3 months to focus back, being strict on the diet, because I weigh about right now. Well, I stayed the same. I lost 1 pound from last month, but I gained 5. But now I've lost 1 back. So that allows me to lose enough weight so that the surgery is easier on my body and the aftercare. And then I'm starting Tuesday with the chair yoga group that meets on Tuesday and Thursday. And then I've been doing on YouTube, Dr. Sam, she does the pre and post therapy for the surgery, the prehab and the post-hab. And it's about a 20-minute, little program you do. You can sit in a chair and do it. So I'm focused, but I noticed that once I started tumbling, I tumbled far. And food for me, I'm an addictive personality, and a lot of you, have gone through this, but I've gone through, the eating, sexual addiction, the gambling addictions, the drinking, the food. I've gone through shopping. My last year, I couldn't put my credit card away. It was like I was just, if you could push a button and say buy it, I was buying it. And I really got into camping and all sorts of, aspirational hobby stuff that I will do or may not do. But so when I got struck kind of with this knee, and I'm basically sitting now in the lounge chair, and I can get up and walk around the house, but if we go shopping or anything, about halfway through, my knee's shot, and the pain's really bad. So that kind of got me eating more, because that's the comfort that I turned to. That was all that I had left of all the addictions I've gotten rid of. This is my one. And I'm working through that, and I will feel better if I stick to the plan. And I've set myself up a chart to lose so much each week. My daughter's doing it with me, and we weigh in once a week on Wednesdays. And so far I've lost a couple pounds doing that since the first part of this month. I've lost a couple more pounds. So I think it would be helpful. And I'm bad about, once I started downward spiral, I quit coming to this group. because it was like, well, this doesn't work for me, so why even bother? And I had to have some long talks with myself about that. That's my pattern. That's what I'll do. If something doesn't work right away, or, I don't make it work right away, then I'm just going to forget it and move on to, whatever the next thing is. So I'm back. I'm working on this. I figure as much as I just have a bad feeling about the surgery, don't want to have it. And I thought this, well, go ahead and schedule it, because he couldn't do it till January anyway. He's like one of the best in this area, and we've got to wait months to get him. But I thought, if nothing else, the diet and losing the weight, I'll get better, and maybe that will make my knee well enough to be able to tolerate it with, taking some Tylenol or something, if it's not stress. And then I can decide on January 1st if I want to go through with it or not. So that's kind of where I am. I really appreciate everybody and love hearing your stories. And because I haven't seen people, it's amazing. People's appearances, like people that have lost a lot of weight, like Nicole, Minnesota Nicole.
Yeah.
I almost didn't recognize you. I mean, there's such a difference.
Yeah.
So there is something in Pam too. There's something about coming to the meetings like this rather than just listening, because visually you see it working for people too. So wish me luck. I'm back on the wagon and gonna try again. And doing a lot of chair exercises and arm exercises.
Yeah, there you go.
You can't really move. But my blood sugar went crazy too. I mean, it's just been really high. I've had to take more insulin. So that makes you, your weight makes it really hard to lose weight, because insulin puts weight on you. So just fighting a lot of working with the grain in the morning too. I can't do grain in the morning. I go up and down with the glucose too. So I'm just trying this month to just fine tune. I've also had sleeve surgery, so I can't hold a lot of food in my stomach, the gastric sleeve. So, just wish me luck. I'm just keeping journals and trying to fine tune what worked this week, but didn't work, and changing it next week, and just going through that. And right now it's almost kind of a daily thing. I love y'all. Y'all doing wonderful. And Lulu and Barb, it's great to be back.
Good to have you back, Candace. And sticking to this food plan and getting rid of all the inflammatory foods and stuff ought to really serve you well, I would think.
Mm-hmm.
And you just you've got that food plan as a starting point, and whatever's not working for you with your the insulin and the grains, just swap it for something else, something that's going to keep you satisfied and not hungry, but not mess with your blood sugar.
Yeah.
Maybe even bring the food plan to your doctor and have your doctor kind of maybe make suggestions considering your situation. And there's also
I work with the diabetic specialist, and I bring when I'm trying something, she's really good about letting me try stuff, and we'll try this for a couple weeks. And same thing, I take warfarin, blood thinner, so we're always kind of playing. I'd like to not have to take it, so she lets me, maybe go from a full tab to half a tab a couple times a week, and I have to go see how I'm doing. So, yeah, it's good to have medical support if you can. Just find somebody that will work with you, and trust that you know your own body, and that you have a sense of what is working, what isn't working for you, and be able to, support you in that.
And there's also in the under the files tab in the Facebook group is a food plan that's 6 small meals a day.
Yeah.
That's for somebody does have those insulin issues, and also people that have had the bypass surgery, the gastric bypass. Yeah. It's just even that, maybe presenting that to your doctor and just saying, does this look something that's better for me? Maybe the grains like in smaller doses instead of a big one at breakfast. I don't know, but there's just options for you to kind of fine tune something for yourself. And we're glad to have you back.
To have you back, Candace.
Yes. Good to have you
Good
back.
job. And 1 pound is the first pound to a new start, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, and I think I'll speak for myself, but I'm probably speaking for many that, you know, I've been at the bottom of a pint of Chunky Monkey before. So, you know, we've all been there. So, yep, I can eat a whole pint. It's not a problem. Not a problem. Well, it is a problem, but it's not. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. All right, Pam, get me out of this mess.
Hey, Pam.
Gotcha. Hi, Barb. Hi, Candace. First of all, I'm so glad you came back. It's so nice to see you again.
Yeah.
And just keep coming. Just hang out with us every Thursday. I had a good month. I lost 7 pounds.
Woo!
Woohoo! And
Jeez, Pam.
I went to my cardiologist, and we got rid of one more medication, decreased another one in half. And he said, as soon as you're ready, just taper off of it. And then once I'm done with that one other one that kind of counterbalance each other, I can just stop. So I'm almost down to 2 medications from 10 every day.
Wow, Pam.
So, wow. Oh, and better than that, my Colorado t-shirt fit me. That's a really big deal. It was when my son first moved there. We went to visit him like 4 months after he moved, and I got this t-shirt. I loved it. It's kind of tie-dye-ish, and it's just so cool. I wore it to every one of my treatments and wore it all the time while I was sick. So he was with me, and I haven't been able to wear it in 9 years. So I was so excited. My mom saved it for me because she knew I'd get it someday.
Oh, and it fits you?
So that was very, I took a picture and sent it to him. He was really happy.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a big deal for me this month, that t-shirt fit me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's great, Pam. Wow, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
Just getting down off of more medications, even since when you shared your story a few weeks ago, you were talking about how many you went down. Now you went down another 1.5.
Yeah.
Wow.
No. Yeah, those are the blood pressure ones. So, because my blood pressure was actually running a little on the low side, and my heart rate was a little on the low side. I said, "Oh, it's all right." So
yeah, good.
Good job, Pam.
Rocking it.
Yay!
Rocking it,
yeah.
May I ask what you're down? Pam, where'd you go?
I figured it out because I had a feeling you'd ask, Barb.
Thank you.
I started just about a year ago, and I'm down 84 pounds.
Wow.
But the February was my 100% mark, but I'm down 51 from February. The other 30 was my half and half-assed attempt.
Yeah, no. That's good.
Nice.
That's amazing.
I can't believe I'm going to hit.
When's your 1 year mark?
Actually, it would be September 7th.
So you're at 1 year.
I'm at the 1 year mark.
84 pounds.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's fantastic.
I can't. It just blows me away. I just can't even. I don't comprehend it really just yet.
And you just take your food wherever you go. You went on a camping trip and you just made your big ass salads and you took your scale and it comes first.
Yeah, I've been just taking it wherever I go. I have gone out to eat on a rare occasion, but I look at the menu beforehand to see if there's anything that I would eat. And if there is, then I get it. And then if not, I would bring it.
Right.
But I have eaten out, but I just order a salad.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
So Pam, being down to 84 pounds in a year is 1.6 pounds per week. That's like that's
ideal.
perfect.
It's ideal.
That's just like such a great sustainable way to do it. I mean, you've had weeks that are big and you've had, smaller months that are big. I mean, especially in the beginning, right? But I look at the totality of it all, and that's just a really nice, sustainable, doable thing. So I'm so proud of you, Pam. That's fantastic.
Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, I was shocked at the 7 because the last few months have been around 3.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I know it's good, but I want more.
Yeah, I know.
So
sometimes it
And
just
the
takes
universe gave it to
it takes
you.
a little
Just
time
ask
to
for
show
it.
up. It just took a little time to show up. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah, just keep going the course. That's the whole
Go in
point.
the course.
Is
Yep.
just
Yep.
And it will come around and start going faster again.
So like
Because
it's
I
like
still have a ways to go.
So if last month was 3 and this month was 7, then that means it was 5 pounds a month, but it didn't show up that way. It just showed up. It showed up that way. Yeah.
Correct. Right.
Good job.
Yeah, I'm not looking at all of that. I'm just going.
Yep, just going. You're going. You mean business. You're just making it the most important thing you do. It's the most important thing I
Don't
do.
worry, Pam. I got you. I'll look at it for you.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Barb. You got my
You're
back.
welcome. Thank you,
Thanks,
Pam.
Pam.
All right, Helen B. from Phoenix. Helen, hi, Helen.
I know you're
We're
running
almost
out of time,
No.
so I'll just let you know. 8 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 pounds. This is my first month, so I felt pretty good about that.
First month.
Well, you should.
And you're following
that's
it. You're following
amazing.
it, and you're taking good care of yourself.
Yeah, I'm still going through the process of figuring it out and learning because I used to not eat much, but what I ate was very calorie intense. And so trying to eat the right food, and veggies aren't my favorite food. And so it's been a challenge.
Yeah.
But it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth it.
You get a lot of volume to keep yourself full. It's just the like you said, the lower density calorie things. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Good, Helen.
Good
Excellent.
job, Helen.
Thank you.
Yay. And I'm glad you're here. Good first month.
Yeah.
We look forward to next month.
Yeah, I'm glad you're with us.
I am too.
I'm glad you're with us.
I am too. And I'm loving hearing everybody's stories.
Isn't it great? Isn't it just
Yeah,
great?
it's very inspiring.
Yep. It just makes you want to, you're just like, be like crazy not to do this. This is like the best thing. To just really take really good care of yourself and show up here and talk about it and just say like, I'm killing it. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, even when I'm having, like yesterday, it's like I just didn't want to eat much. And I couldn't stand the thought of eating another vegetable. So I splurged. But what I splurged on is a fruit serving. Instead of going and grabbing, I used to be able to down a whole sleeve of Reese crackers. So, yeah. So even when I'm splurging, it's something that's within the plan.
Good.
So even that feels good.
Good for you, Helen. Great job.
Good job, Helen.
Thanks.
All right. Live from Florida. Look at she already knew I was calling her. She knew I was calling her.
Coming for you, Barb. Good evening, good and beautiful people.
Hey, Chris.
So, my weight loss was 3.6 pounds.
Woo!
And that was really over 2 months because I was traveling at the beginning of August, so I didn't weigh. And it's taken me a lot to not fixate on the scale. So I really only do it on the first of the month. So yeah, it feels like it's kind of slow, but I have what I consider a major non-scale victory. I almost feel like I need a drum roll, Nicole. I went to my doctor this week and I am now firmly in the pre-diabetic range for my H1C.
Wow.
I am at 6.1. So I'm getting there. So for my fellow diabetics out there, it can be done. For some it's longer. For me, it's taken longer. But don't despair. Don't give up. Just keep on in the band, and we'll all get there together. So, and then one little funny thing, and I'll be quick. In my office, from time to time, there'll be people that we do business with, and they'll call and they'll say they're buying lunch for the office. And of course, everybody knows, don't ask me because I've got my lunch. And so today was one of those days, and my boss happened to mention who was buying lunch, and she went on to ask everybody what they wanted. And it's funny when people, even if they don't quite understand what you're doing, they accept it. So the running joke now when that happens is who gets Chris's meal? So between them, somebody else gets an extra meal to take home.
Oh.
So I thought that was funny. It really tickles me. So, but yep, that was my month.
Wow.
Oh,
So,
good job, Chris.
So just really quickly, just help me understand. So before this new discovery of now that you're considered pre-diabetic. So before that, you were still considered in the diabetic range?
I was still considered in the diabetic range, but the numbers were coming down.
Okay, but you were off the insulin though.
I was off of insulin. I mean, when I started and I was first, diagnosed, I had an H1C of 12. And I remember a doctor telling me he had never heard of such a thing.
Wow.
He'd never seen anyone who had, an H1C of 12 point something.
Yeah.
So it's come down, but, during the course of my journey, I've had ups and downs. And so it would go back up, go down. But I'm not on insulin, and I am 6.1 on my H1C. So
wow.
I'm heading for that 5.7. Well, I'd like 5.6 so I could say I'm not diabetic. So
yeah.
I believe I'll get
and that's
there.
possible? And that is possible?
It is.
Oh,
it is
well,
possible.
wow.
Absolutely.
Oh, you're going to do it.
I've done it.
You're going to do it. You'll do it.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And this group really helps me. And welcome to the newbies.
Yes.
Keep on coming. Keep on showing up.
Yeah. And we're going to be here to witness it too. We're going to be here when you announce that one. But this one was great. This was a big one. Wow.
Big.
Just going into a different
Sue
range.
Ray.
Yeah. Wow. Hey, Sue Ray.
Hi, Sue.
I don't know if you can see my face or not. I don't know how to do the video. But I've lost 13 pounds since July 12th.
Sweet. How does that feel?
So feels great. The first month was 8 pounds, and now I'm on 5 pounds so far.
So you did 5 pounds in the month of August. You lost 5.
Yeah.
Wow. Good for you.
Excellent.
Thank you.
You're taking good care of Sue Ray.
I am.
Yay.
My doctor about it, and I'm coming down off of some insulin, and it's great. I'm so happy that I listened for so long and finally followed.
Yeah.
It took me a minute, and the candy fairy still tries talking to me, but I have to just go to my higher power and shut her down because she can be loud at night.
Well, good for you, Sue Ray.
Thank you so much.
I'm so happy that you joined us. Yes.
Thank you.
All right, Barb.
All right.
So what's
hey, well, gotta know everybody's curious, right?
Yes.
You ready?
Yes.
Drum roll. 150.4. 150.4.
Wow.
Congrats to everybody. Congrats to everybody.
Oh, wow.
So,
how amazing
that
is
is
that?
fantastic.
Yay.
Oh. So good. So good.
Really good.
So happy for everybody. Oh my gosh. That's the biggest one yet. That's the biggest month yet.
Yep.
We've got a lot of new people on board, so we have more people that are measuring, but that's great.
Barb, someone just put in the chat that they have to leave, but they're down 6 points since mid-August.
6 pounds?
Mm-hmm.
Woo, all right, 156.
0.4.
156.4.
156.4. Wow. Well, it's so great to have all these new people here. Thank you for joining us and getting our numbers up, and you're killing it. Anybody that's listening that hasn't quite got started yet, just if not now, when, right? Like there's no time like now just to start taking really good care of yourself, and come here every week and just talk about your struggles and talk about your successes. We talk about it all.
Yep. And, we're down 156 this month, which is just off the charts amazing. But I always think the non-scale victories are so important. And so just as a quick overview of all of that, we have people that are coming off the meds. We have people that are sleeping better. Their aches and pains are gone. They're down in their clothes size. And, like Chris just said, she's, now in the pre-diabetic range after being a diabetic for a very long time. So, those victories are just as important, if not more important, than the 106 pounds that we lost collectively.
Yep. Big
so
time.
Yay for all of us.